Here we go though. I almost forgot about the Alisters. So Alistair in here definitely gonna be an answer back to the stuns that might be, just to match up. Okay, Zephyr, you've got some CCs to stop our members. Then I've got some magic barrier, magic prison for you two guys. So, but in here as well, we've got a lot of magic damage as well. If we talk about a Darcy going online early on, so this is gonna look scary. They're gonna go for a no composition for Saigon Phantom. Let's see how this will match up against Mad Team's lineup as well, as they are seemingly eyeing for a secure on a late game Morin. So this is gonna be super interesting because we don't usually see a composition in here in an AIC that doesn't even have a marksman. But we did see quite a few times. I think this is gonna be the third time or the second time we're gonna be seeing. And yes, here we go with AIC 2020. We are now on round 6. It is a match point score for Mad Team. Is it going to be a win for them, or will SGP answer back with a 3-3 score? We'll be our casters. I'm Keisaya. With me is Mikos. Let's get it on to the battlefield.
Let's get it on. Hops into our boats into the game. Possible last game for the side of Mad Team. If that Marn is online, this is going to be really hard because we've seen a lot of potential for 0322 to carry away Mad Team in the late game. Seeing how Yarn, we've seen how Hayate to be played by Saigon Phantom. They need to play aggressive like they display in this current matchup, but Cuckoo with the Gibbon big really want to bring the Sage Golem away, but SGP really still eyeing for that Sage Golem.
Yeah, they're gonna go for an early steal because again, we can see a lot of DPS coming from the side of Mad Team, and they just want to stop them from snowballing early on because it might make it hard for them, especially if the Darcy is not able to get what he needs. But for the meantime, into the middle lane, we saw that the wall of water is almost connecting onto some of the members of Mad Team, but fortunately enough for them, they're gonna be safe. And
look at
anyway, there's not much damage.
Look at the runes for Mad Team, all endless cycle. So they already know that early game, the Saigon Phantom has the upper hand. So that endless cycle is really needed for the side of Mad Team. But if Saigon Phantom played a lot of respect in the early game, they could lose in terms of firepower for Mad Team. But if Saigon Phantom play in the 12 minutes, they take a lot of objective, they just hunger around Mad Team, they could win this because of that particular end of the cycle. 12 minutes into the game just happened to be gone in a couple of minutes into the early phases.
Yeah, for sure. Now we can see the Alien Adasic contested by SGP, but it gonna be reset because Manuel was actually first in the pass. But for the meantime, look at that advanced play coming in from Saigon Phantom right now, just bullying Neil just to shove him away. Using his quite on the bud spot, gonna be taking some burst damage from the Darcy. But yeah, it is them losing the red buff at the same time.
Yeah, because how the side of SGP, they are a lot of potential on the top side. Here, a couple of attacks to deal is a little bit too dangerous, but Mr. Dragon will be taken away by Mad Team because they lose a lot of potential in the top. They take the buff coming in for Bang, but they are taking a lot of objective in terms of game's objective, but Saigon Phantom steal it away by the Bang. Really needed a couple of attacks, really need to. Oh, the Magic Prison, now Invincible Rat with the Man of Mark trying to chase away Fanta, but a Cuckoo a little bit too late, but Bang still survived with the Alien Adacid healing, but Bang really needs to go for the blue buff before he can just takes you to life because Neil doesn't have the ultimate, just killed that Darcy.
And here we go with some aggressive play down bottom part of the map with the red who take a lot of damage, but nature committed onto by Ku as of the moment in here. Disconnect onto Bronze. They will not get a kill onto Bronze V, but look at it caught committed by Max Yuzon onto the top side, forcing Bang to go for a defensive play, even going to make use of the dimensional portal, but it's gonna be rendered useless. But then again, no more Arctic Orb on.
No more Arctic Hop coming in for Yuzan on the top side. This is going to be really hard if Saigon Phantom really happen to play a little bit aggressive. Look at how aggressive is Fanta right now. With Water Wall has been used by Zara, but still no aggression coming in into the mid lane. We see Nail versus Bang in terms of mid rotation, but top side here, Bronze will struggle versus down Yuzan into the early game. They need that 50 talents before trying to fight away that max. So the couple of attacks, couple of trade will be respected by Saigon as well as Mad Team. In the early game, we still no casualties, but still Mad Team has a couple of tens onto that gold lead. But still, Saigon Phantom is really into the break.
That's for sure. For the meantime, it's quite passive as well. Not much action is happening. We can see some pokes going here and there, but you can see the disengage just happening from the side of Mad Team because again, they're not the 5v5 type of composition unless we can see that the Moran is already online, just taking a lot of damage. But for the meantime, it's the shot coming in from the side of Saigon Phantom. Lack very deep as of the moment. Look at the dimension portal connecting onto Cuckoo, but that will be rendered useless as Lack diving in too deep onto the backside of Mad Team will actually be pumped and gonna be the first blood by Mad Team.
This is going to be really hard if Saigon fans really make that kind of mistakes coming in with the Nature's Race onto the backside, couple the damage onto the bang itself, but still has much of the life still coming in for the Cuckoo. The old 3W is still alive, level 6 onto the back, but now Missile Dragon will be taken away by SGP. Still no aggression coming in from Matt, trying to steal this away, but still Saigon Phantom really need the Missile Dragon. If not, Matt Team still have the goal lead, but Matt Team is on level in terms of goal because of this Missile Dragon. Top side, Nil and Yuzon giving the hardship for Bronzeby, trying to take a lot of towers here on the top side. But bottom here, if SGP doesn't want to shut down that the movement of that Morn, this is going to be really hard for the Saigon Phantom.
Did you just see the damage coming from Bang on by the Darcy onto Cuckoo while he was on Nature's Realm? It was almost nothing. It's like he's just getting tickled, so I think that wasn't a good time to even just go for Cuckoo. Especially early stages, not much damage gonna be not gonna be dealt up against their opponents on the side of Mad Team. So here we go with everyone just gonna go back onto being passive right now with just catching up in terms of gold, trying to even make the lead even further up high. So here we go though with a 4-man rotation by Saigon Phantom onto the mid. I don't think they can force this this objective, but seemingly they're also just preparing onto the dragon going up anytime soon.
Yeah, water wall onto the bottom side here, not enough aggression coming in for the Saigon Phantom, with Zara low on Nature's Race being used onto the bottom side, giving the potential O3W2 with the damage as well. Bang on the side. Oh, the damage going that Magic Prison is a little bit too much for Zara to be handled, but SGP, they are currently clutching away. They are not going in for a couple damage into the mid lane here with the Snowflake has been used, but Zara trying to find, but Neil with that fan in the mid tower will be fall down. Only one attack left for Bronzeby into the mid lane, and tower will take it away. That Killcross cannot do nothing.
I like
still,
the
Mad Team happen to be in the best form ever, but SGP is struggling to inform in that team fight.
And you're gonna love the discipline coming from Neil. Yes, we did see that was a very low SGP member, but then again, he just did not dive. He just went onto the turret and just gonna go for it. And yeah, that was the kind of play that we're looking for. This is Mad Team just despite losing the previous round. This is Mad Team just wanting to get just nearing for that match point, just being very disciplined. But for the meantime, looks like they're gonna be taking down one member into the bot side. As Bronzeby will get deleted by the Moran, and Moran has 101 KDA is definitely looking good.
Yeah, the KDA really. Oh, shots coming in into the back. A couple of damage. No minions left. The Benjamin Prison on the side. Lift off coming in for Yuza. This is going to be really bad for the Saigon Phantom members. And 0322 chasing away Lakla. Look at the damage. Look at the disengage, making red. And really needs to run away with a couple of knockouts hits. And they cannot just survive. 0322 secures the 2 kills in that team fight. 4 in the total of Mad Team. Saigon Phantom, do they want to steal this Dark Slayer or not? Because Mad Team really on the brink to take a lot of objectives.
And here we go with Mad Team already starting off the Dark Slayer just with an 8-minute game time. There's just way too much DPS coming up from the Marin as well as the Fennec. No doubts it's gonna be an easy take for them. For the meantime, Bronzeville is gonna go for a different objective as they take down the tier 1 turret down bot. Will they be in the best position to even start the Abyssal Dragon? Because Yuzon as well as Nail is just here on the bot side part of the map. Gonna go for this dimensional cube as of the moment. Not
damage.
ready yet, but just way too much damage to handle. Gonna go for the dimensional. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. They just went all out fight, and this is Neil gonna go for a 1-for-1 trade up against Bang. But in the end, the members of Saigon Phantom will be punished in the bottom lane part of the map because again, Magic Prison was there onto the hands of Phantom.
That is quite a trade making away for the Mad Team. That Darcy a little bit too late with the damage, but aside of Saigon Phantom, they kind of just make a lot of mistakes. That kind of making way onto the bottom side. Yes, they can kill down Fennec, but still in the 12 minutes into the game, still has the end of the cycle. So Neil will kill away the members of the SGP because the SGP doesn't have a lot of end of cycle, making the trade to into the deficit for Saigon Phantom, making 6 kills for Mad Team. Saigon Phantom only have 2 reporters coming in, but the members with the Drake, the tier 2s will be taken away here into the bottom mid lane as well. Look at 0322 with that Morin attack, a little bit too damaging here. They're taking the tower, taking the damage. Low 322 is not going to survive here. But Mad Team, they are raking into the inner towers of Saigon Phantom. This is going to be bad. And if this is going to be successful, Mad Team will be the champions.
Whoa, look at this. I mean, this is just 10-minute game time, and the only remaining turrets on the side of Saigon Phantom are just the inhibitor ones. So the draft, but hold us up because we can see in coming onto the back line of Mad Team as of the moment, and the members of Mad Team are being set back with Nil going down and the members of the side of Saigon Phantom still going up alive. This is the comeback potential play that we're looking for.
Yeah, this is the combat potential, but they lose one in a tower. This is going to be really bad for Saigon Phantom because objective gameplay wins you the game. They take 5 kills in total versus the Mad Team has 6, but that kind of counter attack. They need that potential in the couple of minutes, not in the 11 minutes, not in the last mid tower. This is going to be a couple of attacks coming in for the Man of Marble. The shots coming in for Lack itself. They need to kill the Yimina because 0322 is free hitting on Lot. Onslaught coming in, 0322 on the side, the bang into the mid lane, but the lift top coming in for the side as well. Zareth will be taken away. 0322 takes the second kill as well. Red will be taking his life. Only Bang and also Lack into the mid lane. And 3 members of SGP already been killed by that Morin here. 0322 with the late game. Morin is raking into the game of AIC. Dark Slayer may be the card next for Saigon Phantom.
You gotta give respect to the Morin. I mean, the tactical maneuver is damage, just dealing a lot in taking down the members of Saigon Phantom. So after Sonzi is able to free it, then again, it's just gonna be a free kill for Mad Team. And this is Mad Team very confidently eyeing for the push up top or maybe even in the mid, just trying to capitalize the non-presence of Red a while ago. So is this going to be the no marksman composition losing onto the hands of a 2 marksman composition that is held by Mad Team? But look at that! Several make use of Matthewson, though quite aggressive enough, just giving enough space for the members of Mad Team.
Still, but top tower will be taken away with a couple of damage really needed for Mad Team. Bottom tower with defending Neil and as well 0322 Bridge on top. Bottom side will be Bridge as well. Members of Mad are eyeing for the core with the Drake as well. Nature's race into the middle, a couple of shocks onto the back. 0322 is free hitting on the back as well. With a couple of damage still on the portal. Bang on the back. Neil, no one touches that. Squirrel on the side. One by one. Red still alive. Zero be taken away. The Mad team members, they need to fight. Luck trying to push the members of Mad. Goes back to their bases, but ultimately coming in from Neil. They only lose 2-2, but Saigon Phantom is still survived in the AIC.
That was quite fortunate for Mad Team, to be honest, because if they lost both Neil and 322, this is gonna be Saigon Phantom pushing into the mid lane. For the meantime, this is gonna be a risky play wherein Neil gonna go for a defensive play. Fortunately enough, Cuckoo was there. But yeah, we can almost see in here the combat potential coming from Saigon Phantom. In here, Yuzon gonna that lift off to target Bronze V. Very aggressive play, even without the members present as of yet. Neil was ready to back up though, but they're gonna be preparing themselves for the Abyssal Dragon created.
Yep, Abyssal Dragon for the side of Mad Team. A couple attacks, 46 seconds for that Dark Slayer. Maybe Mad Team will go for the Dark Slayer possession here, but Saigon Phantom really needs to defend this. If not, they are going to lose the AIC. Maybe they need to bring the game number 7, but still late game potential wise, they doesn't have a lot. They need to wait for Bang to happen to have a lot of item, maybe full item for the Bang, but they cannot just not focusing onto the towers into the top side, the rotation onto the bottom as well. They cannot lose one team fight. This is the brink. This is the guillotine for the members of Saigon Phantom. 0322 on the back with a couple of attacks left. Red really needs to run away. Zara hit the back with the Cuckoo as well. Red be taking this alive for B5. Mad Cuckoo with the lift off onto the back. Bang really needs to run away. Use on the back as well. But a couple of damage. Zero gives the slows. But Lack with the Mallow, the mid bottom tower will be fall down. But the Mad Cuckoo and the Mad team is going into the mid lane because counting some lanes coming in from Bronze V. They are going from Grace to Dragon. They need that. They need that extra buff to take this fight because Red will be 20 seconds left to respond.
In here, Bang already made use of his ultimate. Oh man, this is quite sad to see that it's just all alone onto the top side, aiming to go for an exchange of objectives onto the Dark Slayer, but no one was there along with him, so that was quite unfortunate. But then again, we talk about lack of DPS. Obviously, in terms of objectives, be it a dragon, a Dark Slayer, or a turret, you kind of have no match against the double DPS composition of Mad Team in here. So it's going to be an easy take for Mad Team in case they want to go for the Dark Slayer or the dragon or the turret. But it requires teamwork for Saigon Phantom to work. And that's why every time Mad Team goes for a push onto the base of Saigon Phantom is able to sustain. Because their composition is team fight based, but hold on, because we can see a magic prison committed onto Bronze V. So no more magic prison. They can even capitalize on that one. But in here we can see another lift off committed by Yuzon onto the backline of Saigon Phantom. As well, Nature's Realm will be used to shove the members of Saigon Phantom. The Drake is going to be free hitting onto the turret, and this is a wide open base of Saigon.
Wide open base for Saigon Phantom. Mad Team arm into the 3 lanes push. That Drake will be taken away with one tick. One team fight will be determined. This kind of round. 0322 really aggressive onto the backside. Mad Cuckoo finding a way. Neil with the portal coming in. But Neil be taking his life. But the BOE is still on the side here. But no, the couple of damage. But shock as well. Bronze will be taken away his life. Zara is dead. But the Met 3 members left with the SGP. Cuckoo is still alive with the nature race. Shadows coming from Bang onto the backside. They already suffers Neil, but still has the attacks damage with the 0322 throwing bodies for Mad Team members. That is the wipeout. Mad Team are the champions of AIC 2020.
Oh my god, coming from lower bracket. They had to sustain a lot of issues, even with the pauses. Even with the technical issues, they got bashed from here and there, but that's quite normal. You know, when you are a fan of something,
Of exciting games, the 2020 international champions have been crowned. Let's give a big applause to welcome Matt Team. Congratulations!
这是 May Team 以及 GCS 期待已久的时刻了，请 May Team 的选手们举起你们的奖杯，享受属于你们的荣耀时刻。
This has been a long-awaited moment for Matt Team and GCS region. Please raise your trophy and enjoy the